All right, and here we have the big guys that everyone remembers from when they were kids. The giant X-wing and the giant TIE fighter that all accept their respective figures, each sold separately. Um we'll go over the X-wing first, and then we'll do the TIE fighter. I made sure to get these with their proper figures. I got an X-wing Luke for my big ol' X-wing. It's kind of difficult to get in the frame. Uh, these are complete as far as I know. My my cockpit windscreen is definitely, I say windscreen, I guess it does fly in atmosphere. The canopy here is extremely yellowed, but I'm just glad to have one. All my stickers are relatively intact. They're all there. The ship itself is more yellowed than I'd like, but that's not bad considering it's from 79. It was released in 79, dated 78. There's your back. You can see it's a little kind of bows out a little bit if you pick it up by the wings. There's your battery compartment. You would unscrew these and put your, I believe, double A's in there. And then you could close it. The front, the nose cone has this little light that lights up if you have the batteries in. I don't have them in there right now. I believe this one actually doesn't work. I've been thinking about getting into the electronics and seeing if I can make it work, but you would, if you had batteries in it, press this little button here, and that would make this horrible like rant sound, and it would light this little thing up when you would hit this button. The canopy, of course, opens like I've already shown, and then you can cram your little X-wing Luke into the canopy. Get the blaster out of his hand. There you go. Close it up, and he's a little more relaxed than I think he should be when you're flying a ship like this, but what are you gonna do? The landing gear can swivel out like this, and you can, the landing gear in the back is just kind of molded, and then you set it down like that, and it looks good on a shelf. Of course, these were meant for children to play with, so you gotta have some play features. The R2-D2, you press that in, and it forces these two little blue dividers to keep the wings open, so you can fly it around like that, and you don't have to worry about the wings closing. Very, very, very good feature. I appreciate a lot. Of course, if you jiggle it, they just kind of close. But that may be because mine's a little loose. You're supposed to pull back on this, and that closes the wings. The underside, couple stains. I'm scared to try and rinse off. I don't want to ruin the plastic. All my stickers are intact, so I'm very reluctant to mess with this one. And there's your X-wing. We'll look over the X-wing Luke right quick. Comes with his little blaster there that he actually holds remarkably well. Not all these figures hold their accessories very well. He does the little, in the commercial, I believe, the kid does like a pose where he's like, spins him around like that. Only 5 points of articulation, excuse me. You got the head that rotates, and then you got the arms, legs. You can sit down. Looks like a baby, his legs all out like that. But couldn't do too much articulation for these 3 3/4 inch figures. Onto the TIE fighter, which I made sure to get to pair with the X-wing. Difficult to get this one in frame, but I'll do my best. Little yellowed. Cockpit window there is definitely very, very yellowed. But I'm not about to disassemble this to de-yellow it. On the back, your little battery compartment comes out like that. You just kind of awkwardly cram your batteries in there. Hope they meet the contacts, and then this little button you press in the back, very stiff, but you press that button and this light comes on. I know this works, but it seems to want to burn out whenever I put new batteries in it and try to show off the feature, so I'm just gonna leave it alone. I don't want to tempt fate there. The wings actually are separate bits, and if you'll notice, there's these little buttons right here and right here, and if you were to depress one of these buttons, boom, there goes your wing, and you can do like a, you know, sort of spin out thing out there. And there's just a little spring that'll force it out, and you place it back in and lock it in. Of course, they both do that. You just kind of cram it back on right like that. The cockpit opens up with this little hatch here that comes in 2 bits. There's a little handle, and you can pull up the pilot's seat, and you can see in there perfectly intact sticker. Proud of that. And then there's a little bit of leg room for your figure. You just kind of work his feet in there, and then you lower it as far as you can. It's very difficult to film this. And then you can close up your little... You can see your guy in there with the sticker. Very good looking sticker. Alright, and then the TIE Fighter pilot. No figures originally came with these, so I just kind of picked up ones that would fit. I know the X-Wing Luke is advertised in the commercial with the X-Wing, and the Darth Vader figure, I believe, is supposed to come or pair with that. But I just got a TIE Fighter pilot because it fit a little better. It's fairly well detailed and fairly accurate. So the one in the film, he comes with this weird like power drill looking blaster, and his right hand won't hold it properly. So the only one I can get to hold it kind of awkwardly is his left hand. So we're gonna say this guy's a lefty, and that's his little power drill he uses to do maintenance on his TIE Fighter. But that's your original Kenner X-Wing and TIE Fighter, 1979.